What's up, Little Luigi here, welcome to episode 8.2, and before I start we must boo the tomatoed peasant Lady Molib. A green bean gave us fan art about the New Year's, yay! Everyone used items this round since you guys were all hungry. Only one person donated an item, and oh my gosh, that's a lot of items flying around. Chainchomp Brayden used the detective on his own submission to surprisingly find out someone on his team made it. Sai used Unconfident on herself. Tyranar used Shield so no items would affect them. Viscerant used Antidote which saved themselves from a spear. Omelette spooked Brizzlebrip, battled a green bean, group battled everyone and used a mirror. And that mirror mirrored the spears to a green bean castle who used them on Fonda, Sid, Check-In, Omelette, and Viscerant. Warbunny robbed Molib's clone. Check-In used a name tag and put on a crown to become a king. What a cool guy. Fonda threw a tomato at Molib. Maxfecto drank his own poison potion for some reason, battled Sid, and used the detective on submission K. Sid used a boombox, Malshock used vulnerable on a green bean, Vortex used a blue shell, and lastly Molib used a magnet on Vortex. So because of this giant group battle, I'm gonna have to tweak the group battle item a bit. If Omelette gets above everyone he group battled, he gets all their items, but if anyone gets above him, all the people above him that he used group battle on will get the item he would have won, instead of everyone winning one. So a lot is happening this time, and on top of that we have the new reward for top 20% and penalty for bottom 20%. This round our contestants gave us prompt ideas. 10 people voted on these ideas. And they thought the best prompt idea with 74.87 percentile is our crowned king Check-In, who got speared but won the group battle against Omelette, meaning Omelette lost his group battle. He won a co-host. Congratulations! The rest of the top 20, which is second and third, is Fonda and Viscerant, who both also won the group battle. Now we're gonna immediately go down to the elimination zone. Next is Chainchomp Brayden, Tyranar, Lady Molib, Warbunny, and Sid the Science Kid. You guys are all safe, and you also all won the group battle too, except for Tyranar who used a shield. Lady Molib is disgustingly tomatoed, ew, and Sid won a battle that was against him. Now to see who has the highest average percentile for their team. Well, that team is the green team. So one of Super Team's members will be eliminated. And ninth is Omelette, who is safe. Malshock is also down there and is safe. And these are the people on Super Team that are also safe. Sigh of Disdain, a green bean casserole, and Maxfecto, which means Vortex is eliminated. For some reason, he submitted my example response, and I don't appreciate you stealing my ideas, Vortex. I mean, I know I kinda stole the prompt from the original TWOW, but this is different. Well, your item is called Pay Attention, and when used, it pings people who haven't submitted and voted at the time that you used it. Your submission was the least controversial, as it was agreed on that it was the worst. The most controversial one was the green bean casseroles. Your class finished its curriculum early and needs something new to learn. Choose a subject for your class to study, but make sure it's impossible to justify how it would help them in their adult lives, probably because of the last part of the submission. Now for those cool stats. Malshock 9, Maxfecto, Omelette, and Sid the Science Kid still have yet to prize, but everyone's overall percentile hasn't moved much. Green Bean, Molib, and Sid are being very controversial. Malshock is keeping his submissions short while Green Bean is making them long. Check-In, Lady Molib, and Sid the Science Kid have gathered the most items, but Chainchomp Brayden and Check-In have the most items currently. Malshock and Max have still gotten the least amount of items though, but Max has used the most items so far. Chainchomp Brayden, Fonda, Sid the Science Kid, and Viscerant still don't like to touch their items at all. Max, Sid, and a green bean castle have been affected by the most items, while Tyranar is only barely being affected by them. And that is all for stats. I will be forcing Check-In to automatically use his co-host to make the prompt for the next round. On the 7th day, God chose to rest after creating the universe. After his rest, what did God do for the 8th day of creation? First place will automatically get a ketchup bottle, which if you don't know, when used, throws tomatoes at anyone who voted your submission down last round. An example submission for this prompt is, pizza was created, a food that is essential for the human race. You have until January 4th, 3 p.m. CST. Okay, bye!